Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me for your daily tarot reading. I ask you to choose the stone that draws you, the one that resonates, and we'll begin. Sometimes people just listen to more than one stone or all the stones, and they trust their intuition to speak to them about what it is they need to know, and that works beautifully. Okay, we'll do a golden nugget card at the end too for further clarification if that's useful. For those of you who chose this pink crystal, we have the pink point, we have the Ace of Coins, we have the Four of Cups, we have the 10 of Cups. All right, so these are lovely cards. They're lovely cards. They're minor arcana. They're not any kind of big deal, but, for your daily cards, they're nice. Might have an opportunity to make some money. That's really nice, kind of coming out of the heavens. Or it could be a gift to you. Pentacles can be more than money. It can be a gift. It can be something tangible. It can be, who knows, maybe you come across something free today that you hadn't thought you'd get free. It can be an opportunity to make money though too. And the 10 of Cups is lovely. It's, it's reassuring you that all things are basically fine. People basically have had what they emotionally need, maybe in your family, maybe in your group, maybe in your, maybe in your extended family from beyond as well. Because, a lot of times there's a sense of completeness on the other side. Because on the other side, we see things much more clearly. We see our interconnectedness much more clearly. And loved ones who maybe did not understand a lot of what was going on when they were alive and maybe even did a lot of harm because of that. On the other side, they are learning about that. They're seeing that. Their eyes are opened. So sometimes the 10 of Cups comes up as a reassurance that we are all complete, even if some of us are on the other side, that kind of thing. There might be a dissatisfaction you've got with that 4 of Cups today. Like everything looks okay, but there might be a dissatisfaction, a message you don't like, a messages you've been getting that you don't like. And so this could have to do with some area of your life, whether that's about a work or a relationship or something like that. There could be, just a dissatisfaction with something. Well, I think Source with these cards is asking you to look to what's coming in, to look to the good things that are coming in. And maybe it's a reassurance that prayers are answered, that a prayer you've prayed will be answered. They always say sometimes the answer is no, and that's true. But this to me would suggest that maybe there is an answer to a prayer that you've asked for, something you've asked for. Could have to do with finances, really, with that. Could have to do with health. Pentacles can be health as well. So it's good. It's a good set of cards. For those of you who chose the clear crystals, we have the Justice card. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the 5 of Swords. Okay. So, justice. Justice is here. There might be something where you feel like you have got to take a victory. You've got to say, hey, I'm drawing a line here, or I'm saying no here, or I'm done with something here, and that's that. And in the name of justice, in the name of fairness, in the name of what is fair, you might be feeling that. There might be something going on here. And in which case, the Ace of Swords would suggest to me, like, you're given clarity about that. You're given an idea. What do you need to say? Or maybe it's just the time when you're getting at a realization, an epiphany, and actually, unbeknownst to you, this is helped by Source. That's why you get the Ace of Sword there. It is helped. This is coming via Source Spirit. So, yeah, there could be some real this is the day when you're feeling like, okay, that's it, Sometimes I feel like the way Source moves is within us, and it's something can rise up in us sometimes that is just like, okay, that's it, I'm done with this. And that is the way Source has intervened. So there could be some of that. There's something that needs some balance that needs to be restored, some justice that needs to happen. And it looks like that's really where Spirit's going with this today. And I like the Ace of Swords. That's victory. See, that to me clarifies that this is indeed a victory card. Where like you're given the words, you're given the impetus, you're given the idea, and maybe it is a boundary drawn. Maybe it is something you've said. Maybe it's something that's corrected. Maybe it's a plan that you're now putting in place with that Ace of Swords to be fair, to bring more fairness. So this would say that the power of the universe is really behind this, if this is what's going on with you today. For those of you who chose the pink stone, the pink rose quartz heart, we have the Hierophant, we have the Two of Wands, we have the Ace of Cups. All right, so the Hierophant is all about using societal institutions, roles, paths to improve your life, really. Maybe in conjunction with a goal of yours. Maybe there are two main goals you have, and you have further exploration along each of these paths, really. That is the world explorer. He has the earth in his hands, the world in his hands. So maybe there are a couple of paths for exploration. You feel like they are what you're supposed to be working on today, right now in your life, and there's more to come along these paths. Well, the Hierophant, this reading might be telling you that that's wonderful, but you can use the Hierophant. You can use some sort of human organization expertise, paperwork, legal paperwork. But the Hierophant can be, it can be a religion. It can be an institution of higher learning. It can be a number of things, something governmental, but it can also be the path, the structure that a group of people have created to get people to their goals. But I always feel like when the Hierophant comes up, it's sort of like, okay, I can get there. I need a little help. I need some help to get there. And it looks like that would be very promising. There's a very promising structure that you can use to get you to your goals. The Ace of Cups, now that's lovely. That's just help from Spirit, emotion from Spirit. Could be a peak emotional experience like joy. It could be, sometimes I feel like it's a fleshing out, of other emotion, and it, our cup runneth over. It's like Source keeps pouring love into our hearts, into us, knowing, helping us to know we are loved and valued so much. If we only could taste that, it would change our lives forever. But we can just get little bits of it, and sometimes Source wants us to really understand that love and approval, and you're cherished. You really are cherished. And sometimes Source brings that in, and it sort of cleans out any residual negative emotion, and it brings in much more joy, much more peace. So very interesting set of cards there. Very good set of cards. Okay, for those of you who would like a little further clarification from the Golden Nugget card, we've got the Knight of Swords. All right, so the Knight of Swords, sometimes it's about a little bit of conflict. Sometimes it's about, okay, it's time to charge forth. I'm charging forth. It's just time to do it. I have got my plan. It is, it's as mature as it needs to be right now. I'll know more as I go, and it's time to charge forward. Sometimes it's being very, assertive, almost aggressive. It can be either, right? We can be just, okay, I'm going to be very pointed in how I put this. Or yeah, the Knight of Swords can be a little too aggressive verbally, or otherwise can be a little too aggressive. So that Knight of Swords is an interesting card. It's, it could show up as a positive or a negative in your day. But if it is a plan and you're sort of halfway to completion, it is time to just keep going, keep charging forward on it. Maybe there's a bit of a caution in this card for some of you, that you may encounter somebody who wants to argue, or some sharp kind of verbal, even on the television or on social media. You might encounter something who's sort of sharp and aggressive, and sometimes Source brings these things up to us ahead of time to let us know, oh, this could happen, have a plan for how to avoid it. You know what I mean? We don't need that negativity. So sometimes Source just gives us these cards like, oh, I'm going to help you to sidestep this sucker. It's like that, which is awfully nice. Okay, well, thank you all so much. I hope you have a terrific day. Take care. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.